would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Now here is Wyatt Langford. And that one is downstairs. And we're underway here in game 4. And that misses. And it's 2-0. And that is out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here is Marcus Semien.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Langford into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
No, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in game 4 of this ALDS. That misses, and the count is 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left. Runner tags at second, and he's in there as he tests the arm in left. One away on the fly out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup.
In these at-bats, try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
They wasted no time in that at-bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now Jake Burger. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. That's outside. 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one ripped right center field. That's a hit. Nolan Jones into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. So a man at first. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. Pitch misses. 1-0. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Kwan calls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Josh Young. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Berger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one missing inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game. And
pulls it down to third, and that ends the inning. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. So here's the lefty, Cody Bradford. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. Got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. On the ground to short, Seager. Sends it to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with 1 swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Young squeezes it, 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Saying one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Game 4 of the division series. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Abrams throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the left fielder. Swing and a miss.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Now 1-1. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Jonah Heim stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Close, but called a ball. 2-1. And that one fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Into center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Nolan Jones. Foul ball there. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Just missed.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players. Batista, Kirk Gibson, just iconic moments.
That's down and in. That one misses. 3-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Just misses with that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Guardians go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. There's the strike. Langford measures 6 feet even, 23 years old. And he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. That one missed.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield. So for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
2-1 now. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Right side, and foul ball. That one misses. Nope. So a leadoff walk.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Simeon at the plate now. That's ball 1. Inside. And that's ball 2.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Langford gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And there's the ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
He goes down looking. Here comes Corey Seager. He's already homered in this game. In there at the knees. 0-1. Man at first, one away. Inside, just missed. Now a screamer into the outfield. Snags it on the run. That's out number 2.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Berger in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Santana. And that is the third out of the inning. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. And a foul ball. That's a little bit low.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he gets tied up right there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now, Jhonkensy Noel. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Not close with that one. 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2-2 count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Brian Rocchio. And a foul ball. Two outs. Lifted in the air, right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. 9 straight retired here to start. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Joc Pederson. That one misses, and it's 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Jones under it. Makes the catch. And there's one down. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Young. He popped out his first time. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baez.
0-1's the count.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Base is empty, 1 away here in game 4 of this ALDS. Next pitch way upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And now it's filled up. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
So up next, Adolis Garcia. Swinging a foul straight back. Young leads off first with 1 away. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
This one in the dirt.
That's ball 2.
And down on strikes. And there are 2 down.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now the left fielder, he's 0 for 1. Just missed.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
And a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. Abrams to first, and that is that. Rangers leave a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom 4, here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Bradford back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
And as a pitch, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Misses off the plate. Going to count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from the seat of his pants, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
So 2 down. Now here's Nolan Jones. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Save!
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Out towards left center. Jones makes the catch for the out. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. That smash towards center. And there's 2 away.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Seager stands in now, looks at that one inside. And he dropped it. So that's a foul ball, and he gets another chance at the plate. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And Seager is set down. Game 4 of the division series. Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Guardians just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Up the middle. Semien toss over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, David Fry. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swinging a foul straight back. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
On the ground, right side. Berger takes it to the bag. 3 up, 3 down. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's a big power threat. Jake Berger. First
Oh,
pitch
that's
misses.
inside.
Berger measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and they went out and made a
that's
trade
cool.
for him last season. Hit in the air, center field. Jones pulls it down, and there's one down. Here is Jock Peterson. Up and in, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they add on. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And here is Josh Young. And the pitch is outside, ball one. And another ball, Bybee. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can
Dive and a stop at first. And that's a great play for the out.
look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Next one misses. And a out even 1-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 4 of this ALDS. Battling here as he fouls it away. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the Guardians DH, Jhonkensy Noel. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Rocchio now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
This one in the air. Seager. They got it for out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Kwan in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Up the middle. Seager. Over to first. Inning over. Guardians here in Cleveland. Now it's going to be number 8.
Well, these Rangers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just missed. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And he barehands it. It's there, and that's a great play.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Jonah Heim will hit next. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. In the air, out towards left center. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
2-2 to count.
2 down, nobody on. Late here in game 4. Grounds 1 to short. Abrams slings to first, and that is that. Offense held in check there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Bradford back to work. That's hard hit on the line. Garcia hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Just off the inside edge. A little bit low. Now 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Fouls 1 off. 2-2. That one just misses.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Langford going back on this one and caught on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first, and that is that. Back here in Cleveland, digging in, Marcus Semien. Slider misses outside.
Inside, ball 2.
And another ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
The count is full.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Manager out of the dugout. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Logan Allen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Fouled off left side. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. That one missed. And that one hammered back there onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jake Burger, the next to hit. Semien runs. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Ow!
Gosh, that's just a terrible jump right there off first base. It really cost him. And it wasn't even a great throw, but it still allowed him to slap the tag on him just in time. Boogie looked like it was you running or something. When you get off the blocks that poorly, you've got to be willing to shut it down and get back to first.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He sends it out of here. His second home run of the series. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
That's out to center field. Jones makes the catch, inning over. Texas extends the lead with the solo shot. On to the bottom of the 8th. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Tough to see the no-no end here with just 6 outs to go, Boog, but still a great performance on the mound, and now we'll see if he can get right back to work and go after the next guy.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Bobby Milner.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So digging in, David Fry. That one fouled off. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out, 3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. On the ground. Semien toss over to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Ball one there. That's in there. Strike one. And that skips in the dirt. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hammered, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Manager out of the... So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Tim Herron. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. One run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 6-0. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one ripped into right. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He will score. And it's an RBI single. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Back to the top of the order. Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. Outside. 1-0. Aaron, the 6'6" southpaw. He throws a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Bounce to Santana. To second, Abrams. Relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Simeon in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball hit him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Seager, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in Game 4 of this ALDS. That one ripped. That's back. See you later.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Berger stands in now and watches strike 1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Two outs. And there's a ball.
2-2 to count.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Jones brings it in for the 3rd out. But they tack on. So bottom of the 9th, stepping up for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Langford should have this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Brian Rocchio digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one moves his feet. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Guardians with a lot of ground to make up late here in Game 4. And he grounds one to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Milner is just 1 strike away. And now it's even up. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.
This team played extremely well to force this series into a Game 5. It's just like a Game 7. You win or go home. That Game 5 should be a lot of fun to watch.
So, Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.